Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here for the Sim500 Esports Racing League, sponsored by SnapMobile.shop. Final race of the series. Todd Chase Jr. with me in the booth. Todd, it comes home to Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yeah, this racetrack is really hard on tires, and we'll see what these guys can do on a hot racetrack.
Looking forward to this one. We were sitting here looking at the points. It's pretty much coming down to what we think. Realistically, 6 drivers still have a chance. We have kind of buckled that down to about 3 possibly. Tommy Ryan, Mike Kelly, Tyler Dalton are our top 3 that we're going to be watching. Tommy Ryan, an 8-point lead coming into this night, and Tyler Dalton 10 points out over the championship. So that's our main 3 guys that we're going to be watching. Todd, who do you think gets the victory as qualifying is underway?
I think I'm going to take the guy that's got, how many wins this season, I believe.
9, 10?
Well, I'm actually, for the championship, I'm going to go Tommy Ryan.
Okay.
For the win, I'm going to have to say Faulkingham.
Yeah, you got to go Faulkingham after what he said last week. He said he's going to drive his butt off. Even though he's looking for his 11th win of the season, the championship out of reach. I know a lot of people are wondering how that's even possible with 10 wins on the season. A lot of that had to do with the last 2 races, Todd. He's just had bad luck in both of them.
Yep. And like you said, qualifying is going underway. Mike Montesi, literally the only one out there who has put a lap in. Now he goes to second on the board. Let's see if he improves here. And he will, yes. Yep. He will go to the top of the board.
Ron Hollyfield also on his second lap. We'll kind of keep an eye on him and Chad Coleman both. Coleman's actually working through turns 3 and 4, so we'll watch the 38 here first. Tommy Ryan just now starting to roll out. Mike Kelly also rolling out. And Tyler Dalton just gridded up to roll out. So we're going to kind of be watching our championship drivers here in qualifying as Chad Coleman will stay in P2 here in qualifying as we will jump over to Tommy Ryan, the number 99 Northern Total Equipment Chevrolet, looking for his championship here. We'll have to wait and see it. But Todd, I got something I want to mention.
All right.
Did you know that SnapMobile.shop is the sponsor of this?
I did not know.
Well, just in case you did not know, did you know, Todd, that they're 5G ready?
What is 5G?
5G is closer than you think. That's what it is, Todd. It is 5G wireless technology, something you will never have because you live in a small town with about 13 people.
Yeah.
Will be the first, Todd. Now, this is a big one. They will be the first in the market with both fixed and mobile versions. Tommy Ryan looks like he might be on 5G, Todd, as he crosses the finish line.
Yeah. We'll see where he goes. He will be 6th on the board right now.
That was his first lap. We'll kind of keep it out here on his second lap as well. But, Todd, also 5G means faster download, superior video streaming, faster racing whenever you're out on the track. It also opens the door for a host of immersive experiences, Todd, something you do not know about because VR is not your thing. But
nope.
It also has augmented reality. Wireless on. Has a number of 5G ready phones, Todd, unlike the flip phone that you use. Tommy Ryan showing what 5G looks like as he goes to second on the board. Todd, check out SnapMobile.shop if you are looking for that phone.
Yeah, I do think I am up for an upgrade, so.
No, you got to get rid of that Motorola that you're using.
I know. You know. But right now, Tyler Dalton is on top of the board now. Brian Macklin was able to jump up there as we were talking,
Mike Kelly
doing our ad-lib.
By the way. Tyler Dalton shutting the truck off because you know why, Todd?
He must be on 5G as well.
He's on 5G on top of the board. Here's Daniel Faulkingham out on track. I think. Where'd he go? There he is. I know where button to push. It's been a minute since I broadcast. Been literally like a week.
Yeah, Daniel Faulkingham right now, currently 15th on the board from that first lap.
Yeah.
We'll see if he can improve here.
Faulkingham always one of the favorites in any race that we come into. And number 39 is Chevrolet coming to the start-finish line, looking to beat a 31-201. Does he do it? Yes, he does.
Wow.
See, that makes you wonder right there. Well, Tyler did actually run his second lap as well, and that's going to end qualifying Todd Chase.
Yep.
So, let's set the stage. Here we go. Up front, EMP number 1, we got Mr. Daniel Faulkingham, 10-time winner, trying to have a little bit of luck fall his way to maybe have a chance at that championship. Tyler Dalton also may need a little luck as well. He needs the second and first place, Tommy Ryan and Mike Kelly, to at least finish outside the top 10 if he can win the race. Brian Macklin going to be starting in third, but there he is, the number 99, Tommy Ryan, looking for that elusive Sim500 championship. EJ, right there in the 41, hasn't had the best of luck. Going to be starting beside Ryan Howard, who somehow still hasn't won a race this year. It's mind-blowing. Yeah. Mike Kelly, looking for hit that championship. You would have told me this too, and I hate to say it because I was a doubter. If you would have told me he would be running for this championship, I wouldn't have believed you, but he's going to be starting row 4 beside his teammate in the number 12, Scott Simley. Glenn Campbell, Randy Yoakum in row number 5. Row 6, it is Mike Montesi, one of my favorite drivers I'm starting to like a little bit. Chad Coleman, right there in row 6 as well. Row 7, we got another Joey Gattina, the owner of one of the most popular leagues in all of iRacing, the Sim500 Esports. Jeff Ryan, right there in row 7 as well. Jimmy Coleman, and Ron Hollyfield, known Ron now for quite a while, and he is back in here in the 11 truck. Doug Roth, Jeff Hollingsworth as well, known him for a little bit, in row 9 in that number 97. Bentley Glasser, one of the hottest drivers in every league that we broadcast, starting 19th, did not qualify, by the way. Charles Woods in 20th. 21st, it is PK Paul Crumrell, one of the best open-wheel drivers that we have definitely in this series. And Jason Braun, one of our other favorites that we like. Brian Boris Cook, Brian Wortman in row 12. Row 13, it is Doug Sigmund and Jose Polanco. Gerald Livingston, Joseph Burgess, and that will run up the field with 14 rows. Todd Chase, we are set to go with 28 drivers, I do believe.
Yep, field starting to roll, and Chapman, I want you to look at the hood of the 19.
Hood. Oh, yeah. Tyler Dalton, I hope you win this championship.
Most of you don't know. I mean, well, if you don't know, you've been living under a rock. But the Atlanta Braves won the World Series last night in 6 games.
Yes, he did. Or they did, not
so,
him. Their best baseball team of all time in the history of baseball since stick and ball was invented. Atlanta Braves are, Todd, your World Series champion. Oh, it's nice to say that.
So, we're getting ready to go here. Going to be 120 laps here at Atlanta. It'll be, like you had mentioned, Daniel Faulkingham and Tyler Dalton bringing the field to the green. Just momentarily here.
Todd, why don't you get us underway here with the biggest race of the season for these guys?
All right, pace car ducks down pit road. As we're waiting, green flag is out in the air here at Atlanta for our season championship. Daniel Faulkingham gets a decent launch going into turn 1.
Very interesting start right there. Well, he backed off a little bit. Didn't gain anything, but pretty interesting. Faulkingham clear. 19 out of turn number 2. He is going to take the lead. We got the 41. EJ going around to the inside. No caution. Race over the pass.
Dalton gets a little loose on the 3 and 4, but yes, going back to EJ, he just cannot catch a break at the start of these races week in and week out, like you had mentioned.
It's really hard racing in these trucks, and we don't know still if it was the package or not. We're going to hopefully see that type of racing that we saw in Michigan a few weeks ago, and I'm hoping it kind of carries over to this race.
Yeah, right now it's kind of looking like it's a little more calmer than before, but right now, good battle here for second.
Big battle right here.
Yeah, like I said, Tyler Dalton got loose last lap from 3 and 4, and luckily was able to save it. And right now, Mike Kelly.
I've always been interested about this track and thing about it. So this is normally a low line track. We know that. You know that. Everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a look at the weather. I'm going to look at it now. It's 104-degree track temp here. over the long run, with this place being such a tire-eater track, do not be surprised if we see the line move up, especially in 1 and 2. There's a lot more shade on the track because of the billboards.
Right.
You guys can see it right there. Do not be surprised if we see that line move up on the long run, especially in 1 and 2. Maybe not as much in 2 and 4, but it's like literally taking a cheese grater in your tires in this place. This place is so bad on tires. That's what makes it good.
Bad. But here we go. We got a battle between Ryan Howard and Mike Kelly. I mean, you could basically say all 4 championship drivers that are actually running for this championship that have a chance are literally 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Oh, man, Mike Kelly the last few weeks has, like I said, on the pre-race, he's proved me wrong.
Oh, Mike Kelly. Yeah.
There's a wall a little bit there, but here he comes.
Look at that run on the outside.
That in 3 and 4, that's pretty impressive.
And I feel like, I feel like you've got to start going up there. I mean, we're only 6 laps into it, and maybe a little bit early, but
yeah, the thing is, Tommy Ryan, who cares if he gets by you? He's 8 points below you. He has to finish 8 spots in front of you. You're in the top 5. There's no way that can happen. So let him go. Like, you don't need to race too hard here. Just keep taking care of your stuff if you're Ryan. I mean, if you're Kelly, you gotta do what you can. You gotta try to get to the front and lead this race.
That was a little close there with Mike Kelly and Tommy Ryan there. Kelly going to look to the inside of, I believe that's Brian Macklin now for 2nd. Going to bring Tommy Ryan with him.
This is exactly what Kelly has to do. Yes, he's burning your tires off, but he has to do this. You have to put yourself in a position. I mean, if you're Tommy Ryan, you're in control right now of your own destiny. Let's be honest. So you are. You have to finish inside the top 10. Well, if you're Tommy Ryan, you have to finish inside the top 8, depending on where Mike Kelly finishes.
Oh, gets a little grass there.
But, I mean, at all times, you're going to be keeping an eye on that 2 and the 19.
Yeah, Dalton looking underneath the Brian Macklin here. And I kind of feel like Macklin, he just cannot get down.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting the freight train as what we would call it at a plate
he's not
track.
holding the high line as good as Kelly did. He did a better job that time. Still side by side of Ryan Howard. Like I said, Ryan Howard has not won a race this season.
Yeah, Ryan Howard now going to let the 30 in. As now you see Brian Macklin go to the bottom and protect that spot against Ryan Howard.
A little bit further back, by the way, there's Doug Ross, Jimmy Coleman there, side by side, right behind Joey Pena. That is for 17th or 16th, I apologize, and now they straighten that out pretty quick.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Joey Gatina. You know, he had the playoffs here, and he was actually doing really good at Talladega and just was unable to get through the wrecks. As you see, Brian Macklin, I think he may have scraped the wall there at the end of the backstretch. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, Joey was for sure going to make the final 8. I mean, for the championship.
Yeah, and then just had his hopes dashed.
Yeah.
Getting involved in them wrecks, and I mean, the speed is still there. I mean, currently right now he is 16th right now, but I mean, it's so early in this one. We're only 11 laps in. Anything can really happen at this point. So Ryan Howard still putting some pressure on Brian Macklin for this. I believe this is the 4th position now.
Yeah, there's like a lot of good racing right now. Oh, here's a good pass, Todd. Tommy Ryan, Mike Kelly.
Yeah.
Ryan taking that spot away.
Tommy Ryan going to slide up in front of Mike Kelly here in the backstretch. But meanwhile, these two are definitely catching our leader, Daniel Faulkingham. I mean, we've seen this week in and week out with this package that the leader cannot really break away from this pack.
Really since these playoffs, and I hate saying the word struggle. I mean, he has 2 wins in these playoffs, 3 wins in the playoffs. No, he does only got 2. And the playoffs started back on August the 18th. So that is not the Daniel Faulkingham we have seen in the regular season.
No, I mean, earlier when I started joining you in the booth, at that point, it seemed like every week as we see Brian Macklin now go to third, it seemed like every week it was Daniel Faulkingham winning, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just bad luck that he's had here in the playoffs, but like you said, yeah, that is not the Daniel Faulkingham as we're used to. As you see Brian Macklin going way up.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering. We just see Macklin go up, and you see the big run he got. I'm wondering if there may be grip up there with that shade level. That's the cool part of the track. What is that doing back here? Something happened back in the back. Jeff Hollingsworth way off the track. He is back on there. We need to replay this. He's pretty far up. Here we go. And right behind Bentley Glasser, and I think just got arrow loose. Maybe Doug Ruff thinks it's an air off of his puller. Shoots it to the inside, but luckily wasn't in the right.
Got a good battle here for 17th and 18th between Jimmy Coleman and Joey Gattina. For the moment, looks like Joey Gattina has lost that spot. Jeff Ryan going to 12th, battling there with Bentley Glasser.
Glasser, big slide job.
Also, Brian Macklin has now gone around Tommy Ryan for 2nd.
Yeah, so that's pretty big for Daniel Faulkingham. But look right there, you already see the 30 and the 99. We're seeing this group move up, Todd. I mean, that's what I was really curious about. Would that happen? Would this line move up for the track tension 1 and 2? I don't think you're going to do it in 3 and 4. Like I said, there's set all over the track. I don't think there's too much there. But 1 and 2, I could definitely see that line moving up.
Yeah, whatever the 30 is doing, it is working for him on both ends because he is catching Daniel Faulkingham like
he enters so
no
much higher.
other.
I mean, look how high he is. The 99 is now running that same line. Good luck trying to pass him. Like, you're going to have to basically do a slide job. And best luck holding it at Atlanta.
Also want to mention the 21 of Mike Montesi gets around Scott Simley for 9th.
Now he's battling the 38 of Chad Coleman side by side out of 4.
But yeah, this high lane, we don't normally see this here at Atlanta.
No, really shade. I know it's the shade. That's really what caused me to think about it. Because I know I've done a few races at Texas, the older Texas, not the new one. And a lot of guys would tend to move up. So, we'll see. I do want to mention, by the way, our first, second, third place in points right now is running 4th, 5th, and 6th. So,
yeah.
Watch out for it. I'm curious about when pit stops are going to happen, but I will tell you, right now, the 10th last lap and continue to close here.
Yeah, he's getting that yo-yo effect, and usually when he gets right about here in 3, he starts to lose a little bit of ground to Daniel Faulkingham, but it seems like, yeah.
Looks like anyway.
Yeah, he's closing in for sure.
Faulkingham's still continuing to run that low line. I mean, if you're Faulkingham, there's going to have to be a point where you may have to jump up there in that high line at least one time to throw that dirty air on the front of that nose.
Yeah, see it. If I was Daniel Faulkingham, I would have been up there a couple laps ago to slow his progress. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You don't want to jeopardize your lead by hoping you're not getting the wall, but at the same time, you got to win this race. Now, the 30 didn't go as high that time entering the corner. It does gradually go up there, but actually, last lap 5, Faulkingham was a little bit faster. Not much, a little bit. 30 takes a different line here in 3 and 4.
Meanwhile, the 43 and the 83 are battling back here for 15th and 16th, as well as the 18 and the 8 battling for 11th and 12th.
There's the battle for that.
Looks like Randy Yoakum here running 12th. Going to be on the outside of Bentley Glasser. Glasser has a heck of a run there on the inside. He's going to slide up in front of Yoakum. Meanwhile, back to the front. Kind of looks like Brian Macklin. Looks like he's losing a little bit of ground.
I don't know what happened. Maybe where now he's in the dirty air more.
It could be. Yeah, because I think Faulkingham is just he's entering high and waiting a couple more seconds before he cuts down. As you see now, Ryan Howard running third, going to put some pressure on the 30 of Brian Macklin for the second spot. Really?
Yeah, they just announced it. James Bond.
Yeah.
Battle for second.
Yep, Ryan Howard. Let's see which way he goes. He will stay to the top. I mean, Brian Macklin, his tires could be gone as well. He may have used them up.
Something's going to have to happen.
Look at this. The 33s, he's definitely going to send it in here on the inside lane. Yeah, right there. Now all he's got to do is just slide up and he'll take the spot.
So Todd, I got some interesting information for you, or random news of the day. I've been enjoying going these. Did you know that a retired utility worker has won $2 million lottery for the second time?
For the second time?
For the second time. What is the chances?
Well, your chances are very, 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 very slim to win it one time. I mean, something's up with that if you're going to win it twice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't even win $10 off of that.
I know. I
What's
quit.
the most you ever won?
Maybe like $3.
I think I won $8 one time.
I have the worst luck.
My sister's won literally $100 like 4 times. I was like, come on.
I quit going to the casino because I'm one of them people that kind of like donates to somebody who wins big, you know.
Like, I've only been to the casino a couple times. Well, I'm still living at home, so. Anyway, Wayne Campbell, he is battling Mike Kelly. Wayne Campbell has worked his way up top. He's up 3 spots now, taking 6th, and Chad Coleman. Mike Kelly will be dropping back some.
Yeah, I think this is just a product of old tires. As you see, Mike Kelly now going to look to the inside. He will not try to make that pass on Glenn Campbell. Also, Jason Brom going to go to 17th, now to 16th, as Jeff Ryan loses a spot. Right now, Tommy Ryan is your current points leader, running 4th.
Yeah, remember, once again, Tommy Ryan has to, basically, if he can manage a top 5 finish, he will be the champion no matter what happens. Even if Faulkingham was to win this race, Faulkingham's going to need at least all the championship drivers to finish at least 12th and backwards. So, don't know. Like I said, it's a tough task to think about, but we'll see. I do want to mention, Todd, we should be getting to that point. Pit stop.
Yeah, and while you were talking about that, we were just in a 3-wide racing situation for position between the 40 of Charles Woods, Jeff Ryan in the 3, and Jeff Hollingsworth in the 97. Since then, it's all calmed down now, but it was getting crazy there from what I had seen. Also want to mention Jimmy Coleman goes to 23rd. And Paul Crumry has called it quits, or maybe he's just he's a lap down right now.
Yeah.
But so is Joseph Burgess.
He's got awesome paint, by the way. PK does. He shared it on his Facebook earlier, and I've seen it. Check out that Hoover scheme. That is really nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
It is really awesome.
I believe he ran that. No,
I think
he
he
wasn't.
changed it. Yeah, he changed the design a little bit. I know it was pink before. He ran a black one, but it was pink. But nah, he did a good job. I like that. I don't know if he's going to get it, but it's good.
Do we have a problem with Ron Holyfield? He's okay.
I got a problem with everybody, so it don't matter.
Yeah, it was. All I seen was his name just free falling through the whole field. Like, I'm thinking, is something going on?
Well, I'll tell you who's falling back, and that's Mike Kelly. Scott Simmons, his teammate, going underneath him right now. Mike Montez is going to be looking here very quickly as well. I believe Scott might be, or Mike, sorry, he's just trying to get to the first pit stop, which honestly, I'm surprised we haven't hit it yet. I thought we hit it around like 30. I mean, honestly, if you could go 40 during the two-stop race, 40 is going to be your...
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
If you don't make it to 40 laps and you pit sooner, we maybe... I don't think it's the case.
Yeah, Mike Kelly, he just cannot keep his momentum up on the high side. As you see, the 21 of Mike Montesi now on the inside of him, not quite clear at the moment.
Like right behind him, guys. Bentley last week said he's one of the hottest drivers in any series we broadcast. Coming into the race, he's dropping the green flag, maybe looking for 3 more spots here.
Yeah, this is my dark horse for tonight. You know, if he can get on the right strategy, he could potentially pick up the win here. As you see him going underneath the 2 of Mike Kelly. Mike Kelly still holding that middle lane. But now he's got some help. Well, he did have help from Ron Holyfield, but Holyfield now going to go to the bottom and help Bentley Glasser here in 3 and 4.
Yeah, look right there. 18 going to take that spot away, moving Bentley into 10th. Holyfield may be looking for 11th. I just noticed that two's got damage on that bed on the right side.
Yeah.
Here.
He may have gotten a little loose and...
Yeah, it ain't going to affect it too bad, I don't think. He just needs tires.
Yeah.
We got a battle up front, Tom. No, we don't. I lied. I thought that was closer. Huh.
Well, Tommy Ryan battling with Tyler Dalton for 3rd. Dalton putting some pressure on Tommy Ryan.
Yeah, once again, I expect these guys to hit pit road around lap 40. I'm going to be honest. If it's me, as soon as 40 hits, I'm 100% hitting pit road. Well, we got Mike Kelly on pit road now.
Yeah, and
not a horrible idea, but
no. Right, I mean, and it's earlier than everybody else, so what we always say is come down early. You may have a chance at leapfrogging some of these guys out on the track. So if I'm the 39, you know, we all know what the 39 is capable of doing. So, I mean, it would not surprise me if he tries to go to 50.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Kind of got him in trouble a little bit in the past few races. Mm-hmm. Not saying it's not going to work on him, man. But he got a pretty decent right
now. Believe. Is that Joey Gattina? No, he's on pit road.
Maybe it's somebody behind these top 3 guys. Right behind me. I know I heard somebody hit the wall. Faulkingham because Glasser is closed in. Hold on, let's look at his damage. Has he got damage?
I don't think so.
Maybe not. Yeah, watch the pit stop here. I know what happens for another top 5 here because Mike Montesi coming down pit road. Tommy, we haven't talked about it. This is a tough pit road, especially with the speed these guys are carrying. Hot track tip, cold apron.
Yep, and this could be a recipe for disaster if you are, in contention of the championship. You could potentially slide through your box, or even lose it coming to pit road. So far so good with the 21. I don't think we've had any issues so far as well with some of these other guys.
Yeah, nobody's been caught speeding that I see.
21 is down and away.
So we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on it here as we cycle through all this. Jimmy Coleman on pit road. Battle right here, by the way, between Tommy Wright and Dylan Campbell for the fourth position.
Yeah, and if I'm the 99, I come down this time
yeah,
by.
I agree. I'm going to. Here comes someone down there. Who's that? Faulkingham, I believe, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's no way you're going to try to run this to 55. You'd have to run it to 60 to be able to make it all the way.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. So there's no point to me personally staying out longer. So I'm going to take the fresh tires out. Don't wait around. Because if you do, you may wait around too long. I mean, you see right there, Brian McElroy.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, that's just the difference in tires as Tyler Dalton now comes down pit road.
You got to do it. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you got to come down. Let's see. Bentley Glasser also on pit road. Jason Brown also on pit road. Here's our race leader. The Raging Cajun number 39, Daniel Faulkingham. We haven't seen him in a different paint scheme all season.
No, he's stayed true to the paint that has gotten him this far in this championship. And, I mean, I guess when it comes to that point, when you win 10 races or so, I mean, yeah, why change it?
Yeah, I agree. So none of our top 5 or 6 pitted.
Right now, Tommy Ryan continues to fall back. He's now to 5th. And like you had mentioned, the longer you stay out, the worse you're going to be. I mean, it's going to hurt you more than what you think. So we're waiting to see when Tommy Ryan decides to come down pit road, and it will be this lap.
Yeah, you got to come this time. Faulkingham not coming in. There's Rod Howard. He is in. And this is Tommy Ryan. Nobody I've seen has got caught for speeding yet. Now, Faulkingham's always one of the guys that cuts it really close.
Yes, sir. He always does. And some way, somehow, he must be friends with the admins because the minute they see him speeding, they must clear it. I don't know. Yeah. It never shows up on here, but there's always... Yes.
There ain't no timeline for him. 33's down in the way. He beats Tommy Wright out like quite a bit. And Daniel Faulkingham, I want to go ahead and mention 7 cars that he got there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of staying out here long.
Well, I mean, to his point, he does have a 5-second lead over Glenn Campbell right now. But, I mean, neither one of them are running for a championship as here it comes now.
Well, Faulkingham's still...
Oh, boy.
That's what I'm saying, Tom. It ain't going to happen. What? Anyway, he's somewhat running for a championship still, I guess. You know, he just needs a little bit of luck. But
I don't know if he slowed down in time. I mean, that truck was sideways trying to slow down.
Watch him go to his box right here. Watch his pit stop right now at 4 or 5 seconds. That's a good looking view of first rate Nate Esports. Got it away.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know how he does it.
Knows it. Yeah, he knows it. He knows the Tommy lines. That's what it looks like. I don't know. He did a good job of it. Chad Coleman, Scott Simmons, Doug Small, and Brian Wortman still have out on the track. Always go talking through them. Brian and Macklin, I do believe.
Yeah, right now Tyler Dalton is running 6th. You know, we'll see him potentially get around these guys.
I see what's big about that, Todd, is, I mean, like I said, Tyler Dalton needs to finish 10 spots ahead of Tommy Ryan. But right now, Ryan's back in 13th, but who knows what can happen after the next stop.
Yeah, so I mean, like you had mentioned, basically our top 4 has not pitted yet that I know of. As you see, oh, this is a little close here. He had 4 trucks just kind of come right up on Chad Coleman. That could have been a recipe for a disaster, as you see.
That's a big loop right there.
Yeah, Chad Coleman. I mean, he's got to come down pit road now.
So he's on pit road. Yeah, Scott Simmons staying out. He's going to lead a lap.
Yeah, he's going to let this lap, a few of these lap trucks.
No, honestly, the thing is, if you're Sidley, maybe think about clutching.
I would say try to go a little bit. I mean, you're already at 50 right now.
You got
he's coming.
That kind of breaks that up.
Oh boy.
Boy, he was.
Yeah, he was good until the last second.
Macklin is going to take the lead. He's going to have about a 4 or 5 second gap over Faulkingham for now. Of course, there is a 10th lap on tires.
Yeah, and it's currently 5 seconds right now to Daniel Faulkingham.
That's going to be that'll shoot really fast, I think.
Oh yeah, it's already down a half a second since I said that. So I
Ryan
mean,
Howard now 5th, Todd. Tyler Dalton is in third. Second, and then
Tommy Ryan running 7th.
Tommy Ryan, I don't know why I said Ryan Howard. Tommy Ryan 7th. So Tommy Ryan still would be your championship leader. Well, it'd be close because it might be tight because Tyler Dalton hadn't he led a lap.
I don't know.
If he hasn't led a lap.
You know what? No.
So right now, yeah, Tommy Ryan would be your championship driver by like a point. Mike Kelly, meanwhile, back in 16th place, Todd.
That is not where he wants to be. I know
he's in a little bit of trouble here because he's got 15 laps already on this set of tires too.
Yeah, and I mean he just got his lap back before his teammate came down pit road, but I mean, I kind of feel like that.
So I was trying to figure out why he's been back there.
Mm-hmm.
He had 52 seconds on pit road.
So he may have tried to fix that damage.
Yeah, well, he was only in his box for 14.4. Why was he so slow? No, because it would still count as being in the box.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel Faulkingham had a 38.5 in the box.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through it then.
All right. Currently.
Go ahead.
All right. Currently, we're on lap 54, coming to 55. It is Brian Macklin leading the field over Daniel Faulkingham. Tyler Dalton running 3rd. Ryan Howard 4th. Bentley Glasser 5th. Mike Montesi running 6th. Tommy Ryan, our season point leader right now, running 7th. Ron Holyfield running 8th. Doug Roth running 9th. Joey Gattina having a solid run so far, running 10th. Randy Yoakum running 11th. Jeff Hollingsworth running 12th. Jason Brom running 13th. Jimmy Coleman running 14th. Mike Kelly dropping down to 16th as EJ O'Rourke going to go to 15th. Scott Simley going to go to 17th.
Wait. Are you behind? I got Scott Simley. I got EJ in 17th.
It's showing me EJ O'Rourke now in 15th. Mike Kelly 16th.
Who knows? I'm all kind of confused. I got Mike Kelly in 18th right now.
Well, yeah, it's just continuously updating now.
That's what it is. All right, so there's your rundown. We'll just stop.
Yeah. It's
something wrong with ATVO. Battle here for 3rd place. Tyler Dalton, Ryan Howard. Howard should be able to take this spot away, being 2 lap fresher tires. The 2 lap fresher tires here is pretty big. I do want to go ahead and mention Daniel Faulkingham has taken the lead. That's the 10 laps when he pulls out the road.
Yeah, Ryan Howard ran that high lane there in 2. Going to have the run through the backstretch, and he will clear Tyler Dalton going into 3.
Tommy Ryan trying to run down Mike Montesi for 6th place. Should be able to run him down. A little bit fresher tires.
Yeah, here he comes right now underneath the 21 through the quad oval at the start-finish line. Still kind of side by side right now, but he will definitely clear him here in 1.
All right, it's time for our season ending, Todd. You know what time it is? The last one of this season.
It's time to turn it up.
Guys, enjoy.
Daniel Faulkingham continuing to lead the field here. 3.6 seconds over Ryan Howard now. And I believe a little bit ago, I think Paul Crumry had an issue.
I've seen that too.
Was able to come down pit road without causing a yellow.
Todd.
Yes, sir.
Got a question.
Okay.
So, your sister runs a small business up there in Michigan. What's it called again?
Corinthian Chapel.
There you go, Corinthian Chapel, a marriage place. Did you know, Todd, whether you're a small business, a big family, or maybe you just need a new device, Todd, instead of that flip phone, like I said?
Yeah, I think it's time to upgrade.
I believe so. Wireless Zone can help. Visit them for the latest technology and assistance from experts, Todd, unlike me or you. We are not experts in anything.
No.
In the wireless industry. Did you know why you should choose Verizon, though, Todd?
No, I did not know.
Because better matters, duh. Wireless Zone is the largest Verizon franchise in the U.S., Todd, with over 400 locations. Best thing about them, though, they are independently owned and operated, which is awesome, by the way. That is not a joke. That is not part of the ad read. That is just being honest. That is awesome. They are independently owned and operated. They also have been with Verizon for over 32 years, Todd. Almost over Jesus.
Yeah, I mean that's when you're older than me.
Yeah, pretty much. Furthermore, Verizon has recognized that knowledgeable and friendly staff as the National Customer Loyalty Award winner for 5 years, Todd. We've never had an award ever that last 5 years.
Nope.
There you go. Check them out. Snapmobile.shop. You do such a good job on it. There you go.
Speaking of doing a good job, I mean, Daniel Faulkingham, he's able to maintain this 3.7 second lead over Ryan Howard. And I'm starting to wonder, are we getting close to pit stops again for these guys?
Yeah, 10 laps for the first 10 maybe even sooner than that for some. Definitely, I'd hit it around like 80. I wouldn't go over 100. No way.
Right. Want to mention Bentley Glasser has now gone around Brian Macklin as he's dropped all the way to 6th, and he may have an issue because he's losing positions quite a bit here.
Yeah, I see that. One thing about Brian Macklin, he's got a lot more tires than the guys inside the top. He's got 32 laps on his set of tires that he just got working. Yeah, my biggest thing, man, I feel bad for what happened to Mike Kelly. Kind of been watching him a little bit, but
yeah, for me currently he's running 21st.
yeah,
I don't know if he's just not having the night that he wanted. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, right now this is Tommy Ryan's championship to lose. Let's call it what it is. He's top 5.
Well,
what he needed.
Well, I mean, the only guy that's really close to, knocking him off that top ledge, is Tyler Dalton.
And then 2 points behind Dalton is even Faulkingham. But the thing is, if you're Tommy Ryan now, with Mike Kelly kind of being out of the picture, he has to finish at least 11th or lower.
Right.
And honestly, I mean, you can see what he's doing. He is not, he knows. He knows the point situation. You see how he's racing. He's okay with running 5th. We'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, pit stops should be getting ready to get started here very soon. By the way, Todd, what do we got coming up?
So tomorrow night we will be live at Road America for the Red Sox Racing League. Believe Friday night. I do not. For Red Sox, yes.
Right.
Where are we Friday night?
Well, now we usually go by this series that helps us for Friday, but if I'm not mistaken, we Todd are going to be at Homestead, Miami.
So that'll be a fun one there.
Yeah, something different.
See some of these guys running this high lane just like we see here tonight. Sunday night we will be at the new updated Phoenix. Finally get to see a race there.
Ain't that the regular season finale?
Yes, sir, it is.
That'd be fun. Looking forward to that. Also, for guys that do not know, Sandy Curtis was the winner in the URL Racing League Tuesday. We'll be back live with them Tuesday. We will be over at the
Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yep. That should be fun. That race last night
was wild. It was wild. I mean, I'll just sum it up for some of you that didn't see it. Literally with like 5 or 7 laps to go, we had a big wreck that literally left Sandy Curtis and I'm trying to think who else it was. I'm going to get flack for this from the league owner, but I mean, it was literally, it came down to first and second, kind of like you've seen in the movie Talladega Nights. between the 55 and the 26.
Race to the finish line.
It was literally it, and Sandy Curtis was able to slingshot his teammate literally out of turn 4 and just barely edged him out at the line. So look for that one at Charlotte to be kind of the same way. They will be in these trucks as well, so
it'll be fun.
Yep. So right now the lead has grown to Ryan Howard from Daniel Faulkingham. It is now 4.4 seconds.
Well, what is going on, my ATVO? That's so weird.
Yeah, mine is acting weird right now. Mine just literally had Tommy Ryan up to 3rd, and then he had literally, what do I want to say? He must have blinked for me and fell all the way back to 5th.
That's weird. Tommy Ryan is sitting 5th right now. Tyler Dalton 3rd. Mine's blinking pretty bad for like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's an update on ATVO. Anyway, we are coming up on green flag pit stops, or should be here. As we are on lap 7-8.
Yeah, and if I want to win this race and I'm Ryan Howard, I come down here in the next 5 laps.
Yeah, I agree. You got to come down before Daniel. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if anybody really question me is on the rails right now.
I mean, you've got a 5-second deficit to make up. I mean, come down, get your tires early, and hopefully,
Hope for the best.
yeah, basically hope for the best. I mean, one thing I do notice that we have not had is any yellows, and I may have just jinxed it, but I don't know. Knock on wood here. Hopefully, it stays green the rest of the way. But I mean, that could change everything up as well if we do get a late race yellow.
Yes, it will. That's the thing. I mean, we have, like you said, the caution free, which I'm not as surprised by any means.
No.
You guys are known to do it from time to time. There's trucks everywhere right now, all over this track. Brian Macklin is on pit road time. Smart call there, coming at lap 80. I like coming in at. I don't know why a lot of people don't do that. I know there's probably more strategy than what I'm thinking of, but I always like kind of splitting the race up.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't want to be the top that would come in like on lap 105 or something like that. You know? Because you're going to get your doors blown off with these guys with fresh tires.
Yeah. So we'll wait to see what happens here. I mean, yeah, like I said, if I'm Ryan Howard, even if I'm Tommy Ryan, I mean, come down here pretty soon. You may have a chance at either closing that gap to the leader of Daniel Faulkingham or even leapfrogging him, in this field.
Fastest lap right now, by the way, is by Daniel Faulkingham. Set it on lap 48, so that was right after he came out of pit road. A 31.219.
Yep. And just as I say that, the 99 does come down pit road.
Yeah, 33
this is a great call.
Yeah, I agree. That's a championship driver. That's what that is. That's a championship move.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, Daniel Faulkingham, that Tommy Ryan on pit road. He's hoping lapping. He's hoping a caution will come out.
Meanwhile, Tyler Dalton now assumes the 2nd position. How long do you think this guy will stay out? I mean, him and Faulkingham, it's kind of been their narrative throughout this season is to stay out way longer than some of these other guys, and sometimes it's worked for them, and sometimes it hasn't.
I thought that he would be on pit road by now. He's got 4 more laps than Faulkingham. Faulkingham really can still run 4 more laps. He's only on lap 36 in this stint for him. Tyler Dalton, if I'm him, I'm coming this time. I wouldn't wait any longer, but
nope.
Last year's over again, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's another one of them drivers that has a chance at leapfrogging these leaders. As you see now.
That's a smart move by Tommy Ryan coming in when he did.
Yeah, I mean, currently he's 15th right now, 1 lap down.
His biggest thing is he does not want to caution now. That's his thing.
Right. I mean, if I'm him right now, I wouldn't try to push your truck at all. I mean, I'd try to, just take your time, save some tire for the end in case you do get in that position where you have to fight Faulkingham, you know, for the race win, or even if you got to hold them off to hold your position.
And I would just go wait to race later. Faulkingham decides to. Probably got caught speeding or not though.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen many speeding penalties through this league at all, you know, as of lately.
Yeah, I think the biggest one we see was Talladega, maybe? Maybe Dover?
Talladega, Dover, I believe.
Really just them two, really.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching Daniel Faulkingham, who should be coming to pit road next time by, if he keeps it kind of where he has. If he played it by what we think he is.
Yeah, Glenn Campbell now battling Ron Holyfield there for, I believe it's 4th and 5th. As you see Holyfield coming down pit road now. Able to slow it down at them cones as Tommy Ryan now, he's going to be, well, maybe ATVO is.
I'm seeing him in 10th, is what I'm saying, but he's about to definitely take over one spot because Holyfield's up here. So now,
yep.
Right now he would be your championship driver.
Yeah, Ryan Howard now running 7th. I mean, this guy has done literally everything he possibly can. I don't know what it is. He may have a chance here. I kind of feel like he has to win this race. Yeah, literally a half a lap short. Like you said, we'll wait to see when Daniel Faulkingham is currently on pit road. That's going to hand the lead back over to Chad Coleman. Scott Simley will go to 2nd. Glenn Campbell will go to 3rd. No, he won't. He'll stay in 4th because he's on pit road. But now Tommy Ryan going to jump up along with Ryan Howard on the board here. Chad Coleman going through 3 and 4 here. He's going to try and stay out another lap here. Meanwhile, Faulkingham now rejoins the field on the backstretch as Tommy Ryan now currently running 3rd.
Yeah, honestly,
no, and I don't think he's going to be able to hold this 39 off either.
Exactly what he should do.
Yeah, as you see, Daniel Faulkingham going to send it on the outside of the 99.
That's okay. Y'all go see right fighting. You see right there. Oh, boy.
Ooh, that was aggressive. No, so right now, the closest person to Tommy Ryan right now for this championship was what? Tyler Dalton, I believe, who's currently running 5th. So, I mean, if Tommy can finish right where he's at right here, he could win this championship very easily, I think. But right now, it is Ryan Howard leading Daniel Faulkingham by 4.2 seconds, and I see this lead dwindling pretty fast.
Which he hasn't done all season. That's just all we get a caution, even if you just hit it, you know where you want to tap out to.
Right.
But we'll see.
Want to give a big shout out to EJ O'Rourke, now currently running 8 after that lap 1 issue. That's how you finish off the season right there. Is now he'll go to 7th, getting around Doug Roth in that number 43 truck.
Glasser just got around Tommy Ryan, so the next battle is going to be Ryan. 99 truck fairly simple, but they just after this next truck passes Ryan, it will basically stall. Everybody else behind that will have older tires. So Ryan should settle in, right around 4th or 5th place.
So if Dalton does get around him, where does Dalton need to finish in order to...
He would still have to win, and honestly, he would still need Tommy to drop back at least on the top 10.
Okay.
Like, Tommy's going to have to finish outside the top 10 right now for anybody to win because Mike Kelly, unfortunately, back in 19.
But yeah, you see Tyler Dalton still putting some pressure on the 99 of Tommy Ryan here. This will be for the 4th position.
Yeah, I mean, he should go take it. He's got to try to lap down. He's not going to fight too much as well. So, battle for the lead, heating up. Daniel Faulkingham closing that gap.
Oh, wow. Yeah, last we seen it was 4.3 seconds, I believe. Yep. It is now down to 3/10. I mean, if you're Ryan Howard, man, I try to make that truck 3 lanes wide.
Yeah, you've been this 30 times this year.
Oh boy, he kind of slid up a little bit there, but wasn't able to slow the 39 down as Daniel Faulkingham will reclaim his lead here in turn 1. Ryan Howard, he's doing, like we talked about, he's doing everything he possibly can, but the brakes are just not falling in his favor.
Sadly, it has it all year. Scott Finley battling Chad Coleman. 2-lap fresher tires. Should be able to get around this 12 truck. I'll take a lap and hey, shot number 38.
Yeah, but he's got, I believe that's the 41 of EJ Rourke. They're going to split him through the quad oval, and look at that. They were still side by side as they cleared them at the same time. That is impressive.
That shows what tires can do. EJ, run the business, from the outside and inside.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I believe this is with the 21 of Mike Montesi. Yeah, Mike, he's just going to let these guys go on the inside.
Chad Coleman actually has way faster tires than Tommy Ryan. This is interesting. 10 lap distance in tires. 10 seconds separate them for now, so have to kind of wait to see how that goes. Ron Hollywood and Doug Roth side by side, working to the middle exit. Looks like they're good on turn 2. On the high side, definitely take that spot away.
Yeah, currently Mike Kelly right now running, like you had mentioned, 19th place. Still not being able to gain positions. This would make me really frustrated if I was in his shoes right now. Scott Simley goes to 7th now. Daniel Faulkingham's lead has grown now to 3.2 seconds over Ryan Howard. Bentley Glasser currently running 3rd, doing a whale of a job. I mean, this guy, he's on the wrong kind of strategy, I think, in order to win this race. But I mean, finishing 3rd is no slouch in this league. I mean, we've always said if you finished in the top 15 in this league, you're doing something right. But right now, he's got Tyler Dalton breathing all over his neck, if you will.
Dalton's about to take this car around. He's over on the high side, trying to get it on the straightaway and maybe get through the 17
Yeah, here we go. Dalton gonna send it in underneath the 18. The 18 hits the bumps there. In turns 3 and 4. With the
best driver.
I mean, if Glasser can have a good run here tonight, I mean, even if he can finish maybe 6th or 7th, that's a lot of momentum going into Sunday night when he goes to race for the ASL series.
Yeah, he's won what, 4 or 5 races over there now?
He's won 4 in a row over there. And I think the seat time over here is helping him with that.
I agree. I agree completely. I think he's helping a lot. Because, I mean, he's running with such good people. And even in ASL, there's really good people too. And it's just he's used to it now. So Faulkingham going to lead lap 105. This is going to finish that at 16 to go. 105 is going to be short on the board.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the 2 now. I think you can go ahead and just say he's out of it for the most part, unfortunately.
Unless we wreck, please.
Well, there is also something that I had just seen here. Brian Boris Cook, he's been gone for 63 laps. He lost his connection, as well as Brian Macklin has now, yeah, I did not notice that. He has been gone for 26 laps now. Yeah, if Tommy Ryan can get around this 18, or I'm sorry, yeah, if he can get around this 18, that would actually help his chances. I mean, like you had mentioned, this 99, all he's got to do is just maintain, basically, and pretty much.
Amateur series, I promise.
Currently, Tyler Dalton running 3rd, doing all he can as well. 8 seconds behind our leader, Daniel Faulkingham. I mean, it's potentially... I could potentially see this 99 actually catching back up to the 19 here pretty shortly.
Keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, Tommy Ryan.
Yeah, he's
a lot of traffic.
Yes, and this is not what he really wants to see right now. But luckily, there will be no issues as he will get around that traffic.
Yeah, Gerald Livingston dropped the bomb and go. You see kind of let off the gas there. Good driving by Gerald. Nothing wrong with that. Don't want to interfere with that.
Also want to mention Joey Gattina, currently running 13th. This is a solid run for this 14 truck.
Yeah, honestly, he should be in the 8, to be honest, but for the final championship 8. Unfortunately, that happens, though. But, you see, truck is good. Not bad.
And I think I'm having an issue here. Tommy Ryan. Okay, that camera has something that happened to my camera pack here. Well, I'm not messing anything up. It's ATVO messing things up. Thank you very much.
Speedway. It is Daniel Faulkingham leading the way. he's got to go. Jimmy Coleman to put him in that other position. 15th place. We'll say Faulkingham strategy pays off big tonight in this race.
Yeah, and I mean, he didn't stay out too terribly long.
Definitely
You know, like but I mean, he definitely hit it right on the head of the nail. You know,
he broke that previous fastest lap, by the way, after that second pit stop. He went to a 31.08. I didn't think we'd actually see a 0 get hit, but
yeah. And I mean, he told us last week that he's going all the way out this week. So
Tommy Ryan this year, pretty interesting stats if you go look at it. Only 11 top fives with one of them being a win. That is crazy.
Yeah, and he picked it up right when he needed it as well at Michigan.
So crazy season for Tommy Ryan. Looking for that championship here in the Sim500 Esports. Sponsored by Snap Mobile Shop. 7 laps to go. Next time at the line for our race leader, however, Daniel Faulkingham, winner 10 times this season, was definitely your championship favorite. Just had a couple bad weeks over the championship round. Trying to not really, it ain't going to make you happy. I mean, let's be honest, it's not, but it will still somewhat soften the blow, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, if Daniel didn't have those issues, this could have been a completely different race, I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, we could have seen the 99 come down way earlier than expected, you know, to try to do some different things to kind of mix up his strategy in a way to get ahead of the 39, but none of that tonight has been the case.
Honestly, Mike Kelly, who's back in 19, still a shout out to him for making this far into the championship. I mean, had a chance at doing well in it. Did well early in this race, and unfortunately got a little bit of that wall, and it looked like something hurt him on pit road, so it's tough.
Yeah, Tommy Ryan looking at some lap traffic, as you see right there. Mike Kelly on the bottom there. This 99 has caught the 18.
He has.
So, I mean, if he can get around him, that's actually
just another point in your cap where you don't have to worry much.
Exactly.
Tyler Dalton done great this season as well. We talked about him. See the 19 truck right there. He got one win this season as well. Only 5 top 5s for Tyler Dalton, though. I feel like he's got way more. Crazy. Daniel Faulkingham, 20 top 5s with 10 wins. Ryan Howard, 15 top 5s, no wins.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. You know, Ryan Howard basically running kind of like Matt Crafton did.
Yeah.
I believe it was, 2 years ago or 3 years ago when Crafton won it?
I think it was during the COVID season.
So
It might have been 3 years ago. Faulkingham going to see 3 laps to go for the virtual flag stand this time. Once again, 101 laps left in this race with 7 lead changes. He does not want to see an 8th lead change, I promise. Good job for him, though. Dominating here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. No matter what happens, we can officially say that. Over 100 laps led, Todd.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah, and so far I believe the only other people that have led a lap was through green flag pit stops. So
not flag or flag leader, but still, we didn't have to pit. He probably would be. You see Joe Gatina, he does got some damage on the back of that truck. He's about to go right down. Still 13th place, but
yeah, I don't see anybody kind of putting up a fight up against this 39 as he comes through turns 3 and 4, and when he gets through there, he will see the white flag in the air here at Atlanta.
Last lap for the Sim500 Esports Series, sponsored by Snap Mobile. Daniel Faulkingham, who did not pick up his first win until he did not pick up his first win until Atlanta Motor Speedway, Todd, back on March 31st.
Oh, wow.
So his first win is going to be his last win.
Also picking up the white flag as they go down the backstretch, it is Tommy Ryan.
Daniel Faulkingham wins at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Tommy Ryan, Todd, you can call this.
He's coming through turns 3 and 4. He will see the checkered flag as well, and he will pick up his championship here in the Sim500 Esports Racing League at Atlanta.
So it will be Daniel Faulkingham, Ryan Howard, Tyler Dalton, Bentley Glasser, Tommy Ryan, your champion. Chad Coleman, Scott Simley, Ron Hollyfield, Glenn Campbell, and Mike Montesi, your top 10.
What a race.
Whew. Green flag from start to finish. Probably going to see some donuts here done on the front stretch by both of our drivers, I would guess. Daniel Faulkingham rolling to the start finish line this time. Tommy Ryan about to do the same, I would guess. Here comes Tommy Ryan as Daniel Faulkingham celebrates. Here on the start finish line, you see the 39, 11 wins this season, and here comes the 99. Your season champion stopping right here at the start finish line. And he's going to do a nice little burnout here.
So is EJ.
EJ's like, I finally finished the race. He's just happy. He don't care. All right. So with that said, let's pull in some guys here in this one. Let's see if I can find Daniel. And we will talk to Daniel Faulkingham, picking up 11 wins this season, dominating, man. You said last week you wasn't going out without a fight, and you did so. 104 laps led here, where you actually picked up your first win this season here at Atlanta.
Yeah, at least we get cap off the season on a good note. When the disappointment really sets in there of how good of a season we had, and now we got nothing to show for it. But first off, congrats to Tommy, man. Been racing him for ever since I joined Sim500. And he's one heck of a competitor. And if I couldn't win it, well, at least another good guy won it. So congrats to him. Yeah, like I said, even though we got a good win tonight, I'm just so disappointed, man. But oh well, like I said, we were gonna go hell for 11 tonight, and we gave them all we got, and just wasn't meant to be.
Talk about this race. Tires was the big name of this one.
Yeah, for sure. Tires falling off quite a bit. Like, this thing would get loose at the start because of cold tires, and then it would just start plowing for a lot of the run, and then it would start to loosen up again when the right rear got really hot. So it was definitely, I had to manage them really well, and that's why I was racing hard at the beginning to try to keep that clean air, because clean air was important, pretty much as it was all season with the aero side of things. And then just timing out your pit stops correctly. I feel like we had really good pit stops tonight, and especially with how fresh I just wanted to have the freshest tires I could, so that way I could just go up, catch the guys that pitted before me, and then just drive away, and that showed with our gap at the end. So yeah, it was definitely a lot of managing on the tires for sure.
Man, I know that you won the championship, but still 11 wins. Very impressive, but I know you won the championship, but still a good season. Shout out to all that, dude.
Yeah, I just got to thank First Rate Bayloffs 207 for all they do, for all their support. Thankfully, we got 2 more chances at a championship this weekend, so hopefully we can go cap those off. I got to thank Joey, Macklin, and all the guys who run the show here at Sim500, all the admins who run the show on the Wednesday night deal. Thanks to SnapMobile.shop for all they did all season long for supporting the series. Hopefully they're back next year with the truck series. I got to thank everyone who comes out and races each and every week. Got to thank my teammate, Chad Coleman from Team Name, who was racing tonight. And everyone else at Team Name who wasn't here. Got to thank you guys for on the broadcast. You guys have been amazing to watch all season long. Don't know what the future holds for you guys, but you guys have been amazing all season long. So thank you for all you've done. Thanks to all of the fans who watch us each and every week. Thanks to friends and family for watching. And one more time, got to congratulate Tommy on the championship. He, when we fumbled, he was the one to pick up the pieces. So congrats to him.
One of the best races I ever got to watch here, dude, on iRacing. Good job.
Hey, thanks guys. Appreciate it.
There you go. There is Daniel Faulkingham. Next up, let's go ahead and bring in Ryan Howard, who finishes, well, I don't even need to tell you what place he finishes. Everybody knows. Finished a P2, literally, again. Ryan, it's Adam, man, and Todd, you got a copy?
Hey, that's the way. That's only fitting, man.
It is. P2 here in Atlanta, man. Once again, I know the heartbreak last week after not getting the win, but still, another second place finish. Very tough track. Tires are a big factor here.
Yeah, it opened up a lot. I was kind of surprised. Pretty neutral that first run. Felt good. Came out second stop. I'm not sure if Daniel just took off. We were a little bit tight on that run, but not too bad. And then the last run, I was a little bit loose. Pretty much just kind of conceded, unless we had a yellow there. But Daniel cruised out there. But yeah, it was fun track tonight. It was definitely moved around a lot, and I felt like I found something definitely in 1 and 2, right a little bit higher. And I don't know if the shadows started kind of messing with me a little bit. I felt like I started missing my marks a little bit. Getting off and getting in the gas too early, got a little bit looser than I wanted to. But yeah, it was a fun track tonight.
So we talked about you during this broadcast and how close you've been so many times to getting that win and even going on to possibly win a championship. What's it going to take, man, for you to get that done?
Yeah, we'll be back in this series next year. Man, it's these trucks. It's just very hard to pass. Gosh, I would like to know how many second places I had this year.
I wish
really
I did too.
Yeah, disappointing to not get a win. Let me mute that real quick.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, it's disappointing definitely not to win one. Felt like we had good trucks pretty much every week and just kind of fell in different spots and wasn't able to get one. That's tough. I feel like we're definitely. I feel as I get older, I'm definitely not as good as these guys like Faulkingham that race every night and have a lot more opportunities to win these races all the time. But hell, I've been doing this for like 27 years now, so I still feel pretty good running top 5 every week.
Hey, you know what it is, dude? Shout us all out. You want to get up for the season?
Yeah, man. Obviously, got to congratulate my teammate. That's awesome. He got the championship. That is badass. I really like this format they have in this series with the last 3 races. It brings in some consistency into it. Unfortunately, we got wrecked the first race, but man, Tommy, that's awesome for him. Got to thank all my teammates for another great season. It goes so fast. You guys for the broadcast. Hopefully, we'll see you sooner than later.
For sure. Hey, man, good job. Heck of a driver. Good job this season.
Thanks, and if you want anybody out there listening, you can send me the King of All Seconds trophy. That's fine with me.
For sure on that one, dude. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Next up, it is Tyler Dalton, who needed a little bit of luck tonight, but still Tyler was one of the top names of this series all season long. Tyler, it's Adam and Todd, man. You got us?
I got you.
Third place here tonight, and I believe second overall in the points, it looks like. So, we're very close. I believe you did get second. It might be tied, but whatever. Anyway, still a third place run here tonight. Talk us through your season, man, and tonight's race in general coming in, because you needed a little bit of luck for it to take place or for the championship to happen.
Yeah, I think we finished third in points. I think we were about 8 points behind Tommy, and I think 3 or so behind Daniel. But I knew coming in the race we had a shot, but we needed a little bit of help. We needed Daniel not to dominate, which he did, and we needed Tommy to have a little bit of issues, and we needed to finish in front of Mike Kelly. We finished ahead of Mike Kelly, and that's about all I could do there. I kept the truck clean, didn't have a scratch on it, came home P3. I'm happy with that. Daniel was by far the fastest. I think we had something for Ryan. On my first pit stop, I overshot the pit stop just a tad, cost me probably a second or two. And that probably made the difference between finishing second or third, but it wouldn't have made a difference in the point. So I'm happy to come home P3.
Anything that you learned this season that could help you win a championship? I mean, you're a heck of a driver. Everybody knows that. You probably pretty much know everything that there is to know. But anything that helps you learn this season where you could go out possibly next season or whenever and win another championship?
I wouldn't say I really learned anything as much as the fact that I realized it's all about consistency. You saw that's what Tommy did. He was very consistent throughout these last three races. We were up there with him. We started off the season bad. I think we were outside the top 120 in point for a while there. We just were not doing good at all. And right around playoff time, we finally just decided to turn it on, sort of got in our groove, started stringing together top 5s and top 10s. And I guess it's a good time to get hot. But just little things here and there we learned throughout the season. As far as tires, you knew you always wanted to be on the newest tires that you could, which is why I was more worried about Bentley there than Ryan, because I was watching Bentley and I was going to pit the lap after he did. I knew he would pass me, but I knew I would have better tires at the end. It seemed like with these trucks, it's definitely always better to have the best tires at the end, even though you can jump someone pretty early. They fall off pretty hard.
For sure. Well, either way, man, top 3 in this series in the championship points is nothing to hold your head about, especially with the amount of talent that's in here. So, shout outs and all that you want to give out for this season?
Well, first, want to give a shout out to my hometown Atlanta Braves. As you can see, we got the World Series champions logo on the hood. Well, watching that last night was a blast.
It was awesome, wasn't it? It was.
Yep. And I know my grandfather's looking down from upstairs. So we watched many of Braves games as I was growing up. Seeing that was pretty special. I knew I had to put that logo on the hood tonight. It's only fitting we come to Atlanta tonight in a race. And love to have put that car in victory lane, but hey, we got it third. Didn't get a scratch on it, even though we about ate the farm on lap 1. Got a little bit loose, but we saved it. Give a shout out to all my Sim500 Mafia teammates. Been great teammates all season long. Give a shout out to all the admins at Sim500. They do so much work behind the scenes to put this show on that you would not imagine. And just want to thank y'all for broadcasting it. Y'all do a great job. I enjoy going back and watching the broadcast each week.
Hey, thanks, man. Good job this season.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, it is a moment we've been waiting for. It is none other to introduce the 2021 SnapMobile.shop champion now, I guess is official word we can say. Tommy Ryan, welcome to the booth, man.
Hey, made the big show.
So I've known you now for, I don't know, 2 years or so, year and a half, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, from the road racing side of things, I knew how good you was over there. And we talked about it here. Never thought in a million years how good you would be at the oval side of things till I first seen you race. Dude, you won this championship on consistency. Talk us through that. That's tough to do.
In this crowd, it really is. And if you can get a top 5 in this room, it's pretty impressive. And that's, winning over here for me is like lightning strikes. I can qualify well in hot lap, but to put together a race where you have speed the whole time and keep yourself in position when opportunity presents itself to win one, it's really, really tough. So me and my teammates were talking. They were like, you gotta do this, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything different than what I've been doing all year. I'm just gonna go here and run my race and try to do the absolute best I can and try to finish well. And I knew this place is really greasy. It gets tight, gets loose. The balance changes throughout the run, and I'm still yet to really put together, speed like Ryan or Daniel. I don't know how those guys produce speed that way through the whole run. I'm still yet to figure it out.
So last time we was here back on March 31st, you actually finished second in this race. So of course everybody's kind of familiar with Atlanta anyway. What was the confidence level coming in here tonight with the championship on the line?
Oh, it was good. I knew that I think I had to finish like, I don't know, 7th or better, something like that. So I knew that as long as I didn't get caught up in any drama, which I about did in the first lap 2 times, I knew that I could hold my own and pull out somewhere within the top 7 and save it. But man, the tires on that first run, man, I just tore the right front off that thing. And I could not wait to get to pit road. Then the next run, the balance seemed to change, and I tore up the right rear, but the balance of the truck was better and the tire wear was better. And then at the end of it, I was just like, man, I just got to go. I can't mess around. I'm going to try to leapfrog Tyler and Bentley, and did. But man, they came back, and I have a prayer. I was like, wow, I'm just going to finish 5th here and take my trophy and call it a day.
What's it mean to come in here and beat guys like Daniel and Tyler and Ryan and even Mike Kelly and all them guys for a championship?
Man, that's tremendous, man. I mean, those guys are so fast every week, and if you can compete with them and and beat them some weeks, sometimes they get wrecked. So, I mean, I've definitely had my share of DNS and just like they did, but at the end of it, I just capitalized a little better than they did, I guess. So I just do what Tommy does, try to go fast every time and race respectfully, and things happen. So
Sure.
I'll take it.
Well, man, this is your time to shine moment. Give shout-outs and all that for this season. Congratulations on a big championship.
Yeah, thanks to my sponsor, Northern Tools, snapmobile.shop, all my teammates, Ryan, Jeff, Randy. We try to get each other respectfully speed every week. And thanks for Joey for Sim500. It's really, really great league all around. All the series. It's the reason why I run here several nights a week. Thanks for you guys broadcasting this year. Thanks to our main sponsor of the series, the snapmobile.shop. They're also on my truck. Hopefully they'll come back next year, and we'll see what happens. Looking forward to the Winter Series stuff here, and I think this is my first Sim500 championship. I'm sure it is, because this is only really, I think, second year I've ran here. So have fun, man. Have fun.
That's impressive, dude. Hey, good job. No matter what it's on road or oval, you proved that you're the best tonight. Congrats, dude, on the season championship.
Yeah, I'm going to celebrate the rest of this week and go get them again.
Hey, for sure. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, man. Todd, well-deserved championship by Tommy Ryan. No matter what you say, consistency wins championships, and I think that has been proven.
Yeah, and I mean, I've done it in the past, with my 2 championships. Yeah, it's really hard to be consistent, especially in this field with this all this talent in here. But I don't know how he was able to do it, but it's unfortunate that he had to wait until Michigan to actually break through to get that win.
Crazy.
But I think that win at Michigan kind of helped him with the consistency part, because we've seen it for the last 3 or 4 weeks how he's been, that top 10 week in and week out.
Top 7 every week.
So
yeah. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to shout out you for letting me come into the booth and sharpen my broadcasting skills, and I also got to thank Joey for putting the league on and let me do that as well. If it wasn't for Joey, we wouldn't be able to do this on a Wednesday night basis, but we don't know what the future quite holds for us just yet, but ultimately this is the best league, I think, besides Red Sox, that we do on a on a week-to-week basis. So
I would agree. So yeah, for me, thanks Joey. He was awesome. I ain't gonna lie, he's an awesome league owner. He was really patient with us, even sometimes when we missed 1 or 2 races. He was really patient with us. Didn't mind it. Understood personal stuff. Really good guy. Definitely, if you are looking for a league, check out Sim500. They literally race every single night of the week, I believe. So check them out. We will still be broadcasting our Friday night series, Midnight Thunder, for the Sim500, so you guys can check more of Sim500 out for us there. But yeah, that's going to do it. Congrats to Tommy Ryan, your season champion. Y'all have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless for Adam and Todd.